infrastructure, which is an example, is the Ankabut, an RIM project. This is by idea and concept design is by me. I started in 2002. So the Ankabut, of course, I don't need to look at vision and mission. You all know what we need to do. Just mainly, it helps the education sector. It helps research. It helps collaboration. It helps so many things. It helps virtual reality. It has virtual labs, virtual medicine, not telemedicine, virtual medicine. And this is something that you do your own operations remotely without telling somebody to do it. So all these together. And Ankabut in Arabic means spider. So the NREN, Ankabut has 26 institutional members. And Muhammad can correct me, are they increased? How much now? 32. So they have 32 and connection to over 70 campuses. That means become 70, 100. Wow. So that's a change now. And the advisory board is there. There was a project which they worked it differently, but same concept. It's called Anchor, Ankabut National Cloud and Hypercomputing Organization. And they worked it. It's become very successful. So they have the hypercomputing facilities that's helping the university to do number crunching and so on, plus other things, of course. It is helping to create private clouds, like research clouds, like incubation clouds, like so many private clouds. And this is what they have worked on right here. This is the data center in Ankabut. Universities can collaborate, organizations can collaborate, we can have electronic library and so on. There's so many possible research to be done in Ankabut, in any NRIN, wireless technology, security, broadband, so on. Body area sensor network is one of the hot areas nowadays. There is next generation wireless communications, software engineering, e-health applications, plenty of them. Areas of vital national interest is something that it's mainly in military. And then in medicine, if you look at Internet of Medicine, which is a special case of Internet of Things. And then healthcare telematics. We look at medical records and archiving, medical warehousing, reporting and data analysis, digital imaging, telemedicine, that's the old shape, the old one, and the medical virtual reality. This is the new trend of all the NRENs. And mobile medicine, can move around. And then smart medicine, which is MEMS and NEMS, micro electromechanical systems and nano electromechanical systems. These are some of these areas that can be a research topic for, and of course the body area sensor network. So when you talk about virtual reality, you talk about even if 10 universities, each one has 5 labs or 10 labs, each one can have 1 lab and you can do experiments remotely without help. You can do it yourself. This is virtual reality. So what are future technologies? The technology that is miniaturizing, converging, integrating, going beyond the imaginative boundaries, penetrating the unknowns, and emerging to unprecedented scientific innovations. Now, the future trends. Now, 5G is coming. If you look at 5G, 5G, of course, in my opinion, I don't think it'll come until maybe after 10 years. Because 4G is not a technology. It's an integration. It'll take time to have new technologies. So I call this 4.5G and not 5G. But IEEE calls it 5G, so I listen to IEEE. Design of radio network taking into account both energy efficiency and spectral efficiency. That means if I'm using spectrum, 10 of us can use the same spectrum when you are available. Instead of giving each one, you can, when available, you'll use it. When not, you'll use another one. So always there is a spectrum that's fully utilized. Nowadays, 70% of spectrum are not utilized. Base station processing is moved to internet cloud, which is cloud regional area network, radio area network. And then moving from cell-centric into device-centric. So every device will be communicating by each other. You don't need to look at where is the base station and so on. It'll be device-centric. and more intelligent terminals. This all you know. If there's interference, you mitigate the interference. You have some communicating directly to the devices. And adoption of the MIMO, which is the multiple input, multiple output antennas. These are things that are future technologies. If you look at the IQ, intelligent quotient, in the future we'll have machines with machine intelligent quotient, MIQ. So machine intelligent quotient will think like humans, will act like humans, will think rationally. Rationally, you'd never expect a machine to do it, but it'll do it for you, and acting rationally. So what can be done? If I am using a coffee pot, and then suddenly coffee maker, and it will automatically understand me as I go on what I need. First time I take this, second time I take this, it automatically will adapt itself towards my needs. As an example, television. If IQ is high, you pay more. That means television could recognize you and you and you. Let's say I'm sitting watching a movie, and my son comes in, and it says over 18. It will automatically change the channel. It knows that there's a child. That's one of the examples of machine intelligent quotient. So television, coffee maker, refrigerators, all of this will be sold by the intelligent quotient, IQ. House, car, road navigator, phones, and so on, and any device. Improved connectivity. This is something that it's happening now. Improved connectivity means that you need the connectivity to be always be connected. There are no hiccups. There are no obstacles that will not make you not connected. Right now, I'm here. I can't connect to internet. This will not happen. You have to make sure that connectivity is the main thing. So you can say that you are here and you are connected. Now, communications will turn from person to person to machine to machine. So if I am in my cupboard, it will automatically know that something is missing, something is not there. Okay, go buy, go clean, go this. If I'm going to an airport, I don't need to tell anybody or take my password with me. It will automatically connect my machine, which is in my body, to that machine, automatically do everything. So it's machine to machine at the end. They will talk to each other. We'll be out of communications as persons. So it's leadership, the ecosystem, and future trends. An ecosystem has education, R&D, and the ICT infrastructure. If these are available, so I need to make sure the incubation center is there. I need to make sure that R&D is there. Then the smarter cities will be sustainable. So what Lester Thurer says in his book, he says that the future favors the bold, and I say the future is what our imagination leads us to. The future is what we create now, and the imagination of the future is limitless. And this is my last slide, and I thank you all very much. There are no questions? No question session, right?